To Georgia now, the federal judge presiding over the hate crimes trial and the death of Ahmaud Arbery says she plans to see the jury today and expects attorneys to make their opening statements soon after. Justice correspondent Candace Kelley is on the case as always for us, and she joins us this morning. Good morning to you, Candace. So this trial is moving quickly, it appears. Jurors were questioned throughout last week. So where do we stand when it comes to jury seating?
Well, listen, we had about 1,000 people that actually got the questionnaires. That was narrowed down over this last week. And now we are at 64 people who will be returning to the courthouse today. And then those 64 people will draw numbers. 36 will then actually take a seat and be questioned by the attorneys, and that's the point where they get to question the potential jurors themselves and strike them for cause or strike them for no cause because they get a certain amount of peremptory challenges. So that's where we are right now. And as you said, it moved a little quicker than we thought, especially on a federal trial like this. But here we are. Today, we probably will hear opening arguments, Mike.
Okay, remind us how many jurors are they looking for? So many jurors that'll sit on the jury, and then how many alternates?
Yes, we got 12 people that we're looking to impanel, and then 4 alternates will be sitting by in case one of those jurors drops out for some reason. Yes, 4.
Yeah, so you mentioned 100 potential jurors to the start, about what, 2/3 of the potential jurors disqualified. What do we know about those who made it this far, though?
You know, it was very interesting that the judge asked all of these jurors at the beginning whether or not they had heard anything about the case. Well, most of them had, of course, heard about the case. There were 1 or 2 jurors, potential jurors, that say, hey, listen, I heard nothing about this case, or I heard there was video, but I didn't necessarily see the video. I think what was key was that because so many people did hear about the case, Mike, that they had to convince everybody in the room that they could actually decide in a way that was impartial, that even though they had seen the video and had perhaps heard the verdict in the state level, that this was something that they could look at the evidence and be a fair and impartial juror. And so that's how they moved on to the next level. So even if you knew about the case, or even if you had somebody who worked for you, who might have been a defendant, if you could say, yes, I can deal with the evidence on its face, then you were able to move on to this next phase, which is where we are today, Mike.
Yeah, and then some even question why there was a trial at all, because, you know, I guess they're looking to say, hey, these 3 men are already convicted of murdering Ahmaud Arbery. We know, a lot of people do, but layman's terms about, you know, state versus federal trials. But explain it for those who may not.
Yeah, for those people who don't know, you know, there is a state trial, there is a federal trial, and a lot of people got a lot of satisfaction out of the fact that these 3 men were in fact convicted for murder. Now, what we have to understand is that there are federal charges which look very different from the state charges. On the state charges, though we thought we might have heard about race, we didn't necessarily hear about it at all. Well, these are civil rights violations on the federal level. We are definitely going to be hearing about race. We are going to be hearing about the fact that they possess these particular arms, these guns, how they were used. We are looking at a hate crimes violation in this regard. So we're going to hear about race. And it's interesting because, you know, while the plea deal was unaccepted by the judge, it was interesting to note that there were a lot of people who hadn't heard about the plea deal, because if you remember, going back very quickly, they had the plea deal that was rejected, and then quickly they got into this jury selection phase. So at this point, we're looking at completely different charges. The plea deal has nothing to do with this. The state, you know, guilty verdicts have nothing to do with this. So it's like we're starting anew, though we will still see some of the same witnesses take the stand. We will hear more about race in this federal trial, Mike.
All right, we'll be watching, we know you will, and giving us the latest on this very important case. Very important, even though the state charges brought back guilty pleas and life sentences for the defendants in this case. Candace Kelley, thank you. Of course, once again, we'll check back in with you a little bit later on this morning.
All right.
And make sure you stay with BNC for special coverage of Justice for Ahmaud Arbery. We'll bring you the very latest on air and online at bnc.tv. We'll be right back.